(1942-43) January, where the Russian 62nd Army was surrounded by the German troops of the 6th German Army, led by Field Marshal Paulus. They resisted there. The whole town was destroyed, just like you see Ukraine. And the more destruction, the better for you. If the town is destroyed, very good firing position. So the 62nd Army was stood there from, I forgot, I think it started like August or something. The Germans could not overcome them. They destroyed the whole town. Then the Russians prepared a big counter-offensive, which came and crushed the German 6th Army. And that marked the end of the drive of the Germans to go east. They started going back. So therefore, this is the confidence I want in our soldiers. Each soldier to know that as long as I have bullets and I use the terrain properly and I'm coordinating with my people in a squad, in a section, in a platoon, no enemy will remove me from here. I will only go from here on orders, because the commanders have ordered me to go, but not because the enemy has frightened me. This is the confidence I want, and all the officers need to be part of the training. So the operation is going very well. I thank you for everything. I thank you for having very good relationship with the people, with the Congolese soldiers, some of the officers selling fuel of the army. This is real enemy action. This is real enemy action. I hear some stories once in a while. You hear some of those stories, even in Somalia. At one time, we even arrested some people. So please don't tolerate this.
Allow me to take this opportunity to welcome you to Mountain Division Headquarters, purposely to come and congratulate these gallant sons and daughters of UPDF who participated in Operation Shujaa in the different roles. The preliminary aim for which Shujaa was mooted has been really achieved, and that was to destroy the ADF main camps so that we can deny them freedom of action as elaborated by the division commander. We are now engaged in typical counter-insurgency operations against smaller groups that scampered for their life out of those camps that were destroyed by our preliminary bombardment, by the Air Force, the artillery, and finally the occupation of those camps by our forces. We therefore want to thank you, Your Excellency, for your guidance towards building this formidable force from a very small guerrilla war army to now a formidable force that is widely respected for their patriotism, their Pan-Africanism, cautious discipline, and being a fighting force. Of course, they say that the machine is the man behind it. So capacity building in the form of training, correct posting of the personnel, and looking after them to make sure they are a motivated force.
Our operation objective is to destroy ADF rebel camps, stroke groups in Eastern DRC. Our military operational end state is to degrade the ADF capacity to make war. The strategic end state is to create a peaceful environment for trade and prosperity between the peoples of DRC and Uganda.
Kabamba nilisonga, Nachiboga nilisonga, Ramata nilisonga, Ho.